changing lives.
Hello and a very good evening to you. Hello and a very good evening to you. It's a beautiful Tuesday and we are blessed to come into your homes again. It's a beautiful Tuesday and we are blessed to come into your homes again. This is Hope Channel Ghana and the program is Love at Home.
Hope Channel is my favorite Christian channel. The best thing about it is that you can have it everywhere you go. All you need to do is to download.
Hello guys, I welcome you all to Gospel 101 TV show. My name is Selassie Evelyn and I'm thrilled to be your guide on this uplifting. What you made ye sui, yet de ekuko de sui, yet de ekuko dam. Omajidi ewa jom tuomu ena ebaso. Get to say Yejin stories.
We are not going to marry when
Yejin stories.
we are not going to marry when we go to heaven. It is very true. We go to heaven. It is very true. But if we are not careful, our body is heavy.
Good music videos. So good music videos. So tell a friend to tell another friend. Say Gospel 101 Jumedieno has come. It is not just a show. It is going to be an experience.
Gospel 101 showing this and every Wednesday at 6 p.m. right here on Hope TV.
Hello, my lovely viewer. Thank you so much for not leaving the dial. We are grateful that we are with you and you are watching us from your phone, from home, from anywhere that you are watching us. It is so interesting to note that they can any of your friends. Thank you. We are grateful. Now, as I said, I have a very interesting and wonderful family joining us today. I have the family of Armah Aryteetey and blessed because they have 3 strong, beautiful girls with us. Yes, let me start with you. Mom, good evening.
Good evening.
You are a strong woman.
Yes.
Yes, and we thank you for coming. Your name, please.
I'm a Mr. Peace. Armah Aryteetey.
I'm Mr.
Peace. Armah Aryteetey.
Armah Aryteetey. Mrs., you're welcome.
Thank you.
Beautiful woman. See how she has crossed her legs. What's your name? I can't hear you. Na Ayekai. Wow. What class are you in?
Class 1.
You alone, class 1. You are doing well. You are welcome. Now, my beautiful girl. What's your name?
Na Ayoko Armah Aryteetey.
Na Ayoko. You are in what class?
Class 2.
Class 1, class 2. Good job done. You are doing well. Doing well. Yes, Daddy.
Okay, my name is Isaac Armah Aryteetey.
Okay.
Yes.
You are a teacher or you are a teacher or you are
So, I'm an accountant with Laboni SD.
Laboni SD Church Schools.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
And
Okay.
associate treasurer for Accra East District or Laboni districts.
Hey, you have so many work on your hands.
Yes,
God bless you. My beautiful lady. What's your name?
My name is Na Aryteetey Fafa Armah Aryteetey.
Huh? Your name is a full sentence. For you alone. Anyway, I'm grateful. How was school today? Anyway, I'm grateful. How was school today?
School was fine.
It was fine. Okay, so what you learned today? Okay?
Okay.
Out there, we are grateful and thank it is time us. So let's keep on discussing issues bothering the family. Now, let me start with you. Openye Kesie. Yes. You have a very beautiful family.
Thank you. Is it a Monday or a Thursday evening?
Ah, okay.
Yes. I met my wife as a friend at a church choir rehearsal.
Hey, choristers.
So after closing, she was with her. We talked.
Okay.
We exchanged contacts, and that was it. We started talking.
Oh.
He boldly approached me and he said, "Hey, you are very beautiful. I want to marry you."
Who is this guy?
Very serious.
Okay.
I said, "Oh, okay."
Wow. So why him?
Why him? Let's say I see him as hardworking. He's a go-getter. When he wants something, he go for it. And his love for God was very strong. Yes. I think that's got me closer to him.
Oh, but I want to understand, what exactly did you see that convinced you that he's a go-getter, his love for God was great and all that? What exactly did you see?
Okay. That was the next question. Then I said 11th February. Then he said, okay, I will come and visit you. But I know because of my mom, people don't like coming to our house. So I knew he would not come.
You'd be scared to come.
But he took a bold step and came to our place.
Oh, okay. All right.
I was surprised when my mom were coming because
others have been coming and they've been jilted. Yes, I can imagine.
But I think he's a lucky guy to have me.
Oh, what do you say? Is that the case? He says you're a lucky guy to have hair. Are you also blessed to have hair?
Very, very, very much blessed.
Why? Are you sure? Because if it is fairness, you have plenty women who are fair. If it is body, the body
was very slim.
Oh, okay. So what exactly did you see in her?
Okay, I looked at certain qualities which I found in her.
It's the qualities I want to see, I want to hear.
Okay, she was down to earth when I approached her.
Okay.
She loved music.
So she didn't say, you are not my class, you are not my type. She didn't look at you the up and down way. She didn't do some to you.
No.
Then
no.
You are really lucky, as she said. Yes, go ahead.
And she loved music, and
right.
I used to sing way back since 1990 with Future Generation. So when I joined the choir, while I was in secondary school, St. Thomas Aquinas, and music being part of what I do, I said, oh, it's better to get somebody who sings, who shares in the faith and love singing or love God. So that is what drew me to her. And I was very happy when she said, want to be my friend, and we started chatting. Yeah.
So has she truly been a blessing to you?
Very, very, very.
Okay,
very
so I see you have 3 beautiful, strong women, or ladies. Did you plan for 3?
Actually 2.
I know now.
I said only 2.
Okay.
Actually, we are 5 in all. That my mom said, so I decided to, okay, let me do only 2. Looking at the situation, you know, as young coming, you don't want to give birth like your parents did. So we just wanted to have to work hard and take care of them. And then the 3rd one came. So he also came with a blessing. So
hallelujah to God for that. My dear, they said you came in with a lot of blessing. What food do you like best? Share with me. Jollof and chicken. Do you know how to prepare jollof and chicken? You don't know how to prepare it, but you know how to enjoy it. Okay, so you will learn from here, okay? All right, so what fun games do you like? Let me ask now, Ayoko. What is the game you like doing? What's the game?
Ampe.
Ampe. And who are you able to play this ampe with? You played with your sister, Ayele? Oh, okay, okay. Has there been a time where you do devotions at home?
Yes.
You do? What times do you do them?
Sometimes 6 o'clock.
6 o'clock in the morning. And so mommy or daddy will come and wake you up to come and have devotions?
Yes.
And how is the feeling like? Are you happy when they wake you up from the bed 6 o'clock in the morning? Are you called, get up, come and pray, come and have devotion? Are you happy when they wake you up?
Yes.
Why?
Because if your mother tells you something, you should do it.
Ah, because if your mommy tells you something you should do. That's an obedient girl. I'm proud of you. Now, let me come to you. Ayele, are you happy when they wake you up to come and do devotions?
Yes.
Why?
Because it is nice for me to do devotions.
What makes it interesting? What is so interesting about having devotions? Ayele?
Praying.
You pray, you get the opportunity to talk to God. Oh, I see. But what about singing? You're able to sing?
Sometimes.
Sometimes. You have a favorite hymn you sing?
Yes.
Okay, so when we finish the show, you sing for us. Are you willing to do that?
Yes.
Okay, that would be wonderful. Now, how have you made it up to this time? Let me ask you, Mrs. Because you were a teacher.
Yes.
You have 3 strong women at home. And you have other responsibilities also at school. How do you manage your time taking care of the children, taking care of your husband, and playing your wifey role at the same time? How do you manage it?
I think it's time management.
Okay.
You manage your time efficiently. We normally wake up at 4. I wake up at 4 because the children will send food to school. So as soon as I wake up, I put water on fire. I on the kettle first, then I go to the kitchen to set up the food that I'm going to prepare because I have to make breakfast before lunch.
So you mean you prepare food for the children?
Yes.
They don't buy food at school?
No,
Why? Because I can see it to be tiring. So why have you decided to be cooking for them?
Some of them are allergic to some spices.
Ah, okay.
So if I'm tired, I make sure I prepare enough stew in the fridge or in the freezer for it. So when I get up, maybe I'm going to prepare rice or plantain.
Then you only add whatever it is.
Okay, go.
But did you consider the nutritional benefits you giving to them as compared to they buying it outside?
Yes, because first I was not cooking. They were eating school food, but they were not growing the way they are supposed to. So in fact, Isaac talked to me to start cooking. So I started, and they started taking food to school. And
you have seen massive change?
Yes, in their development.
Wow.
It's not easy, but
yeah,
these are gifts God gave me.
Wow.
So I have to take very good care of them.
That is very true. That is a sacrifice sometimes you have to go through.
Yes.
So apart from this, what other sacrifices do you do or do you give to us?
I think I sacrifice a lot. How should I put it?
No, let me come to you, Daddy. Yes, as she's thinking about it.
Oh, okay.
I know it is not easy for all those roles that you were talking about. Being a father, being a husband, being a worker, and also serving God at the same time, and maybe other things that you may be doing. How are you able to manage the time? How are you able to blend or bring all these things to bear?
Okay. Like she said, time management. We try to make sure the things have time for each of the things that you want to do. Early in the morning, by 6:30, we are off home, send the kids to school, go to our offices, plan and know the time you're supposed to close, go back home and pick them up. And then the house chores, what you need to do, set their homeworks, help them to do it. Then the evening food, and then we pray, and then they go to sleep.
Okay.
That's been the routine.
So you pray in the morning, then you pray in the evening
pray in
too?
the evening. When I'm not around, they pray individually and sleep. But in the morning when we wake up, we have our devotions.
Okay.
It's not always that I'm at home in the evening with them. I have to drop them and come back to the office where our duties to be taken care of. And then I come back later in the day.
But what is the essence of praying in the morning and praying in the evening? What does it do to you?
You know, it's part of the spiritual exercise or belief that we have to inculcate into the children. So you have intentionally made it a point that you are going to instill these things in your children? Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
But do you think it's helping?
It's helping.
How?
It helps the kids to know the essence of worship or value for God. Because when you love God, there are certain things that you have to follow. You have to trust your way fully to the Lord. And everything that you put in place, it will come to pass.
Yeah.
You can't do anything of your own because you don't have that will. You must entrust each and everything you want to do. So even when we pray at home, when we sit in the car, we do pray. When we go here, we have to pray. And normally, Ayele does that.
Oh, Ayele, I hear you are good at praying. That is why you told me that when you wake up, it's good to pray. So, have you ever led the family in devotion before?
Yes.
Hey, you were able to do it?
Sometimes I don't.
Sometimes you do it? So you know how to do it?
Yes.
Okay, so one of these days, I will invite you. So in your children's, the Sabbath school class, are you able to lead out when they ask you to lead?
Dickness.
Dickness.
Oh, you are the dickness at the children's department. Oh, God bless you. To God be the glory. That's nice. How is it? Why do you like doing it? Why?
Because it's nice for me.
You are happy when you do them. Yeah. God bless you. God bless you. Now, you see, looking at these children, I can see they are different in every way. How do you reward them individually? Because I guess you won't use the same reward for Na Ayele and Na Ayoko. So what do you look on, or what do you use in rewarding them?
Okay. Sometimes I want them to do a task. So maybe I'll say, Ayele, when you do this, when you are done, I'm going to give you this. Ayoko, when you do this, I'm going to give you that in return. And you see, each of them will get the edge to do it because they know that they will get something in return.
They trust you.
Yes, yes. But sometimes I break the trust. And then they will come. Mommy, but you promise you are going to do this.
All right.
Please, next time when you promise, just fulfill it. I said,
oh, so they are telling you that?
Yes,
that's
we
nice.
chat a lot.
Okay.
Sometimes I want to take a decision. I call Ayele. I ask her, Ayele, I want to send you to this place. Is it okay for you? Do you want to be there? Mommy, I don't think so. Then I'll call the other person because I don't make decision for them, like telling them to do the, no.
Yeah.
We chat so that I'll know where to stand.
Why do you do that?
I think
because in our local parlance, you say, I'm the mother. I gave birth to you. Who are you to tell me what you want? Okay. So it is whatever you say, which is final. Why do you decide to get their involvement or get their mindset or to agree with you before you take a task?
Okay. I think when I was growing up, I used to plait my hair. The salon I was going, there's a lady there with a child. Each time the woman is doing something, she will call the daughter, a small girl, then she'll say, she's also Na. She'll say, Na, I want to go here. Oh, mommy, don't go. Mommy this, mommy that. So when the girl leave the mother, then I ask her, Auntie Abigail, why do you always ask your daughter what to do? Say, yes, it's a good communication skill that I have.
Okay.
She will tell me everything. She's not going to hide anything from me.
That's nice.
Because we are friends. So in case you give birth, make your child your friend. So I learned from that.
And is it helping you?
Of course. Yes.
So when they go to school, they are able to share some of the happenings
Yes.
with you.
Yes.
And you're able to take actions on
Yes.
them.
Yes.
That's interesting. That's interesting. Yeah, Dad, you want to add something?
Yes. Let me come in this way.
Okay.
Normally, when I stay very late in the office, they always like to wait for me to come home because I may bring one or two things. Especially when I call and I tell them, oh, I'm bringing this. Just wait for me. They will at times wait up to 10 p.m.
Hey.
We always had board meetings on Thursdays when
Yes.
they are, and maybe when I have promised and falls on that day that I'm going to bring, let's say, food at home for us to share. Time they will wait till that time till I come home. And then every day that I get home and they come before me or their mother picks them up, they are always ready as soon as I open the door for all of them to come and hug me, take my bag, ask me how office was.
Okay.
We chat and then they will ask me, oh, what gift do you have for me?
Okay.
So those are some of the things we all, and then they will tell me what happened in school, what their teachers were able to, or those information that we need to know before they sleep. So they don't wait till morning before they tell you that, oh, there is this information that is available for you to act on. So
That's
those are the
interesting.
small things that we...
That's interesting. Now, I am looking at it this way. You are both teachers, let me say. The issue, how do you correct your children? I don't want to use the word punishment. How do you correct them? Do you use the cane or how do you go about it? Okay, Naile. No, yes, Naile. How do they correct you at home?
They use ruler.
They use ruler sometimes to beat you when you do something bad, right? And do you like it?
Yes.
You like it? Why?
Because it makes you not to do the wrong thing, but to do the correct thing.
Oh, so it means that you agree that whatever you did was bad. So even though you were beaten, you are still taking it in good faith because you think you deserve it. Is that what you are saying?
Yes.
Oh, okay, I see. Now, Daddy, share with us. How do you do the correction at home?
Okay, so when they go wrong, at times I get so much angry or annoyed about the things you ask them not to do and they do it. I first call them, let them know what they've done before the punishment.
Okay.
Either than that, I would either beat them, then when I cool down, I'll call them and tell them that you did A, B, C, D, you don't have to do that.
Okay.
Yes.
All right.
Normally, the one who brings the trouble is the last one.
Now,
You always bring confusion.
Yeah.
And you may think there are those who, because they're supposed to know better, not knowing, is the one who causes it.
Yeah.
So at times, when I don't take that hat, I always beat the two of them, not knowing. She was the one who brought up the whole issue.
Yeah.
Before I go to her and I talk to her.
Okay. All right. So, but do you agree that corporal punishment and the use of the cane should be used at school and at home?
Not really.
Okay.
But sometimes the cane is there to scare them.
To scare them?
Yes.
Okay.
Sometimes I'll raise it high and I'll say, I'll beat you, but I'll not beat you at the end of the day. Sometimes I ask them, go to the naughty corner. When you go there, then you see them. Aile, for instance, she'll start crying right now.
Okay.
Because she doesn't want to go to the naughty corner.
Okay.
Aika don't want to lose the name Armah Aryteetey. So
Okay.
I only scare her by saying, you are not going to write Armah Aryteetey again.
Oh, okay.
Then she'll be in good shape
All right.
a little.
All right. Yeah, I understand.
Yes.
Okay.
I use those ones because I know that is what she doesn't like. Telling her she's not going to use the father's name.
Again.
No.
Daddy, what is some toughest moments in raising or bringing up the family?
Okay. Actually, when we married, or when we started to have kids, we don't have, we manage everything ourselves. We don't have anybody who helps us. Her mom used to be around those times, so he comes to help us. But when they conceived the last one, Ayoko, the second one, the mom wasn't around.
Oh.
Those were the toughest. So I have to go to work. Then she was at home. I have to go, when I go to work, I have to close early and come and make sure I take care of all the duties in terms of taking care of taking her at my back and being with me and stuff. Yes. So, and then, yeah.
Those were the toughest moments.
Taking care of the house. Yes, and then everything, preparing food.
Oh, so you know how to prepare food?
Yes.
That's nice.
Very well. I cook very well.
Oh, na ayele. No. Daddy says he knows how to cook very well. You've forgotten? Because it doesn't come...
Fufu and soup.
What and soup?
Fufu and light soup.
Fufu and light soup. Daddy knows how to prepare fufu and light soup. Okay, so let me come, because of this fufu and light soup, let's go for a quick break. When we come back, we would want to ask Mommy if that was part of the reason of choosing Daddy to be part of the to be her husband, or it came by chance. This and many others we'll be talking about. Stay tuned, we'll be right back. Thank you.
Welcome to Hope Channel, and of course to your favorite program, Watch These Signs.
As long as you are not in that boundary, He will do all kinds of things to protect you so that you continue to move. There are times some things should have happened which should have crushed you to death, but because of the power of God, to give you extra more time so that you can consider the issues of eternity. From plug things
on the farm.
Verse 23.
Yes, that was when the Pharisees came, then he made this statement. And that is the same response people give today. That the Sabbath law says, thou shalt not do this, thou shalt not do this, don't touch this, don't go to market, don't. And so people use this text to tell you that even Jesus,
you know what? Many are limiting the capacity of God. Many are losing the sight of God's grace and mercy in their lives. Many feel that the life we live have strength more than the strength of God. The stories of people's life, the problems and the circumstances are crashing people's homes. They are breaking people's faith. They are diminishing strong men and women in the house of God. But we are coming to you with a power-packed message dubbed Unbounded, the liberating power of God. I know in the next 6 weeks, the Lord is going to present to you a message that will cause a liberation in every aspect of your life. Ladies and gentlemen, I invite you as the friends of the Almighty God, as sons and daughters of God, make time with us and join this wonderful program, and I know that you will be.
Soldier of the Cross, showing this on every Sunday at 7:30 p.m. only on Hope Channel Ghana.
Hello, thank you so much for joining us. We are still discussing having discussions with the family of Armah Aryteetey family. Yes, it's a beautiful family, and they've shared a lot with us. The program is Love at Home on Hope TV, and thank you so much that you are always with us, and we are glad to join you in your various homes or wherever you are watching us from. But before we left for break, Daddy told us that he knows how to cook. And Nayele confirmed that, yes, Daddy knows how to do that. And so he likes his fufu and soup. And so we want to know, Daddy, where did you learn this from? Because as Africans, most men would say that it is not a man's duty to cook. Why did you learn to cook? And who taught you that?
Okay, I picked up these cooking values when I was very young. Okay, so when I finished, while I was in JHS, one of the courses I loved was then vocational skills.
Okay.
Yes, because then my sister used to be a caterer, so I always around with her when she's cooking. So I learned those things. Usually when we close from school and we come, we always go and play ball. So normally as soon as they bring the food up, let's say the fufu, I'll take my boot and then go and play. So they realized that no, I'm not partaking in it. So I decided to leave my cassava and plantain for me to come and do it myself. On first 2 occasions, I wasn't able to do it. I threw it away.
Okay.
The 3rd occasion, I tried. I managed it. I did it myself. I was able to do it, so I ate. And the 4th, 5th time, I was then trying to pick those ones up. Okay. Again, I went to live with my aunt somewhere in Osu for a longer period, and I picked those up that no, I need to make sure I learn how to cook. So I devoted my time. I stayed in the kitchen to learn how to pick those small bits in cooking, and it helped me very, very, very well. Mrs.
Is it helping you?
Yes, of course.
Why? How?
You know, I give birth through CS.
Okay.
And with the 2 of us and there's nobody there, anything that I say I'll eat, he will prepare it.
Oh, lovely.
Yes. He will make it for me. Not one that is not nice. He will prepare it very well.
Okay.
Yes.
Wow. Wow. So then you said he is lucky to have you, and I'm sure you are rather lucky and blessed to have him. Yes. And on this one, I totally agree on this one. Now we are talking about corporal punishment. What strategies do you use in correcting your children?
Okay. First, I would say I use love. I don't just get up and punish them. I make you understand what you did, that what you did is wrong. So I'll talk to them. Let's say if I really break something, I'll not just go and hit her or something. I'll just make her aware that what you did is very wrong. Do not do that again, with love, so that next time she'll be careful when she's touching things. Yes.
Well, that's interesting. Daddy, this may be sensitive, but I would ask, how do you plan your finances? Do you have a family budget? Is it that at the beginning of the year or month, you said to yourself, we are going to do A, B, C, D, and that's what you do? Or you decide to have a family account, that is where you put all your monies in? Or you use your money for food, I'll use my money for projects. How do you manage it? How do you go about it?
Okay. Initially, we planned doing that, but we don't have...
Which one?
To have one account,
okay,
a family account.
All right.
But let me say, I was the one working during those time, and I didn't allow her to work because of the period we were having the children. Yes, so I was the one doing all the work, and so everything based on me. Okay. All the finances comes are being divided where it's supposed to for rent, for utilities, for feeding, and for fees.
Okay.
So I take care of everything.
Okay. Okay. So now, how do you intend going about it? Is it that, okay, it should remain as it is, or you are okay like that?
Oh, yes, it should remain as it is. Only she can do investments later for the kids, but I wanted to take majority of the things and then do them.
Right, because you are the man.
Yes, I want to take majority of the things and do them.
Okay.
Own stays with her. Maybe she want to buy something for the kids. Yes, but I want to feel the responsibility. It gives me the edge to work more.
Wow.
And then plan very well, so that I won't misuse any funds that comes. I know this is where it's supposed to be. Other than that, there are things that may come your way. You may think that yes, your wife is supporting you, and so therefore you can just push your money in there. No. Before I do something, I always ask her, I'm going to do ABC.
Discuss it.
Yes. Then find out where we are going to and fix ourselves. It means I'm going to put in something that will change the finances for that period.
Okay.
So we adjust.
All right.
I'll tell you, okay, I'm going to give you this because I'm doing this. When it is done, we'll turn back to how to normalize everything.
Yes.
And so we'll cut budgets, we tight, and then we move forward.
You squeeze and tight.
Squeeze, we tight, and then when you normalize,
okay,
you are free.
All
you
right.
enjoy.
Okay.
But then,
and is she able to understand you when you discuss that, or she's the type of woman who will say, "Hey, no, me when you met me, I was enjoying my this. Why are you asking me to restrain this, restrain from that, restrain from that?"
She's very understanding and cooperative.
Okay.
She knows the work I do.
Young women out there, the husband says the wife is very understanding. Understanding should be one of the things. Yes. Continue.
She knows the work I do, and she knows the pay I receive.
Oh.
It is.
You know. All right.
And so we know how we do the things at home. When it comes, I tell you, this, I have received my salary. A goes here, B goes here, C goes here, D goes here. And the E, which is the last coins, is for me.
Yes.
That one, I can do what I want with it. But if I don't have, I've taken care of all the other responsibilities, and I'm okay.
Okay. All right.
So she's very understanding. We discuss all issues forehand before.
Okay.
And if I take a decision which she's not informed, I don't let it stay longer. I don't hide it. I just hold it maybe a couple of weeks.
Hey,
and
it's
then
no longer.
No, a couple of weeks. Because she would
find out.
She will find out.
Okay.
Because she will not be receiving what she's supposed to receive. And because I don't want to be something that had not been discussed, I'll quickly have to go and say, I did this for such benefit to come, but
okay,
I'll sort you out when I'm okay.
Okay.
So.
Okay. Now, Ayoko, what do you do at home? What work do you do? Do you do any work at home at all?
Yes.
What do you do?
Wash the bowls.
You wash the bowls, the plates that you eat in. That is your job.
And sweep.
Do you know how to sweep? So where do you sweep?
The compound.
The compound. Who gave you that job to do?
My mother.
Okay. Now let me talk to mommy. Why have you from what Ayoko is saying, it means you have assigned roles and responsibilities. What is the essence of that? Why did you do that?
Okay. I want them to be responsible. So I started by doing that for them to take responsibility. So I started by sharing because I realized I really don't want to do much. And Ayoko like the cleaning and the rest. So I decided when you do it today, the next day, another person will do it.
Okay.
Normally, after bathing, Aika normally is the last person to bath. And when she's done, she cleans everything up.
You mean
the little girl?
The little girl.
Yes.
You've taught her that.
Yes.
So she will not bath at the bathroom and see foamy on the tiles and everything.
She's going to clean everything.
Really?
And even
That's
if
nice.
you are asleep, let's say you asked her to bath and you went off a little, she'll come and tell you, Mommy, go and check the bathhouse. Okay. I'll make everything nice.
Okay.
So I realized that I really have a fall in that. So I have to train them.
Okay.
So that I will be also picking up.
Yeah.
I think when they started doing it, they are getting better. They are being responsible.
Sharing the rules. So today you are doing that, tomorrow you are doing that, and she's doing that. Okay. So my other question will be, they are different. And I guess that their personalities are also different.
Yes.
How are you able to pick these differences in them? By so doing, knowing who they are and what they want.
Oh, okay. First, normally when you are with them, you see all of them, their strength, where their strength lies and their weakness. So I realized Aika is a vocal one. She talks, but she also acts. Ayoko is a quiet type, but when the time comes for her to talk, she's going to speak up.
Okay.
Yes. Ayele, she'll be quiet for a while, but she will stand as the first girl.
Okay.
For them to know that she's older than them.
That's nice.
Yes.
Okay.
So you know them.
And how will knowing these things help you as a mother?
For you to know how to deal with them.
Okay.
Because if you don't know all this, like my husband said, Aika will do something and you go and blame Ayele, but not knowing it's not Ayele who did it. So for you knowing their strength and their weaknesses, you know the person who is doing the wrong thing among them and the person who is doing the right thing.
So by this, are you able to know probably their strength, as in the school activities, what they like best, or even what skill you think they like doing?
Yes.
You are?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
All right.
Yes. I think, let's say, every child have a little vocational skills in them. Ayele is the air type. Ayoko will do the air small, but she will want to sew something.
All right.
Aika will braid hair nicely for you to see a dolly's hair like this. She will pick it and do it nicely for you. Yes.
Okay.
And when they are playing in their communication, when you are sitting back and watching them, you identify everybody's strength one by one. You just sit down and just focus on them. You are going to see how they move, what they do, everything, you know it.
That's interesting.
Because in the classroom, I think, let's say I'm a preschool teacher, so in the classroom, we allow the children to sit down sometimes so that you watch what they say, how they behave. You are going to see differently. Maybe somebody, a child will pretend, oh, this child is dull, but with peers, you see the person actively talking about things at home and the rest. So you know them. So I give them the chance. They sit down, I just watch them. Sometimes Aika will bring a fight. I'll just sit down and watch. Then Ayoko will come. Mommy, why is that you didn't talk? I said, oh, don't worry, next time I'll talk. I'm just watching something. Then she said, okay.
That's interesting. So you see, being a teacher, you are using it to experiment at home, and it is helping you. Now, Ayele, what is your fun moment with the family?
Birthday.
Birthday? Whose birthday was that? It's your birthday. And when is your birthday?
11th October.
Oh, so it just passed. And you were happy. What did they do?
Brought me biscuits and drinks and toffees.
Oh, and they prayed for you, I guess?
Yes.
They sang happy birthday for you?
Yes.
The whole family was happy? So, belated happy birthday to you.
Thank you.
May God bless you. Now, Daddy, every family has some values. In your home, what have you agreed to be the set of values you want to raise your children with?
Okay, so we categorize them. Can I say the spiritual way, love for God, love for all people. I would have sharing of meal and quality time. We also have civic values, what we do among people, how to behave among people, and how we relate with others.
These things you are saying are deep. You talked about love for people, civic, character rule.
Okay, so with the love for people, like I said, that's where we have our devotions in the morning, giving them roles to play, giving them when to lead, sing songs time, and then the prayer and stuff. With the integrity, what you need to do, what you don't need to do when you are outside with your friends. Also with sharing of meal, we eat together. One will say that, give me my meal alone to eat.
Wow.
Unless we
you
realize
do
that
every time or on special occasions?
No, every time.
Wow.
Or when, so on Sundays when we are going to eat our fufu, me I like to, because me and fufu is very big. So they'll go and eat by themselves. I stay in the room maybe whilst watching telly or something, and I take my food whilst their mom is with them. Yes, so we don't discriminate, we all eat together, especially kenke and stuff. When they want to eat, we wash their hands, we all sit. And then
we eat
all,
in a big bowl
we
together.
Eat in a big bowl.
How lovely and nice
giving them that responsibility of oneness, love for ourselves, so that there won't be any division or something. Yes.
Now, you mentioned the issue of civic responsibility. How do you instill this? Because in our country today, it looks like some of these values are gradually going away. So as parents, what plan do you have in making sure that these civic responsibilities that you are talking about are embedded in the children?
Great. It means when they go out, relating with others, what are some of the things that they should not let it happen whilst they are? So in terms of, you have to respect an elderly person when you go out, not to insult anybody. When something happens, when you are at fault, you say, I'm sorry, and you walk away.
So teaching them to say sorry,
sorry,
respect,
ownership, yes.
Okay.
That yes, there are faults or something. Yes. Doing that helps them. It means you won't have any reports outside that your child had misbehaved, insulted somebody outside. So I always talk to them about those things, how to respect the elderly and among themselves.
And you think it is working?
Yes.
But it's not easy.
It's not easy.
Yeah.
You know, like I said previously, for Ayika, the small one, when you go to school and something happens and they said she does it or she has done that, I won't say my child will not do, because I know how she does. But at home, she creates the confusion. Say quietly, she comes to report first, crying that, oh,
this person has done that.
Not knowing, she has either tickled them, used pin or something, or taken their toys, hidden it, and then she will run out and say, one, they've beaten me.
Okay, all right.
No knowing, nothing of the sort have happened. So I always talk to her to be good girl, or else she won't get any of the surprises that I have for her.
Yes. So you've shared a lot with us, and we are learning. So I want to know, if you have the opportunity to change something, what would you do? What will you change? I'm asking you, Mrs.
Change.
If there is something that you think that you should correct, what do you think would be that one thing that you think you should do? Okay, or Daddy, let me come to you. If there is something that you think, oh, I should have done this, I didn't do. Maybe if I have the opportunity, I'll go back and do it. Or I wouldn't have done this in this way.
Okay, so there are two ways of looking at it. As in, okay, so in growing up or in our love.
Every way.
Okay, so not telling her the things that I plan doing for like in full notice. Or I'll take the decision before coming to discuss with her that, I have done this or I've seen this thing I wanted to buy. But I know when I come to tell you, you will not agree. But I've bought it. It's in the car.
Okay.
And I cannot return it.
Okay. This one is planned one. Okay.
Again. Okay, let me say to change. No, I would have planned to have, now change my mind to have like 5 children.
Really?
Yeah, because I think I'm having girls and I needed 2 more boys.
Oh, you. I see.
I wanted him to say it, and he have said it.
Is that what you're also looking for? Is that what you're also looking for? No, is that what you're looking for?
He's saying he doesn't want babies again.
And now he's saying something different.
Yes. So.
Okay, so when you go, then you continue with your discussions.
And the kids are saying that they don't want boys, they want girls.
Oh, so you see, they want you to be the only man in the house. So you have to listen to them, right? Anyway, so you keep on discussing that. Well, I hear you love singing. So on this note, if your final advice you give to us, then you sing your favorite hymn for us. Yes, Mrs.
Okay.
What do you want to share with us?
Okay. What I want to say to all parents out there is that they should let their kids know that God is the creator of everything. They should not discriminate when they go out there. They should love everybody so that everlasting peace and love will be maintained in the world. Yes.
Thank you. Yes, your final word, Daddy.
Okay, I want all men to love their wives.
This is big.
Tell them all the plans they have. They shouldn't hide anything from them. We should also, wives should also learn how to forgive us when we wrong them. At times, it's not all the things that we tell them. We try to hide some of them because I know when we tell them earlier, they will prevent us from doing those things. We also at times put that ego in us that we are the men, we want to do something. But communication is the best key that holds every marriage. Where communication breaks down, love goes down, unity becomes something that will not hold, and then they'll be fighting. Then everything goes off. So we're praying or telling all men that we should love our wives, listen to their advice. When they say something, we should listen to them.
Okay.
And then, help them in the house chores. At the time when you have the time, Sunday, you can cook. Please. Cook. If banku you can do, if tilapia you can fry, just do, and then some pepper. Okay. Sit as a family and tell them that today you are in charge.
That's it.
And then let them enjoy you.
Wow.
You must have time to go out with them. Because work takes the beauty of we having that family time where we go out with our kids. But when we have the time, we should go out with them, let them experience and show them love so that they can also, a very good love back.
That's nice. So in trying to give the love back and showing love, on this note, you will sing for us. So what's your favorite song that you want to share with us?
Okay, his own is in 100, right?
Yes, in 100.
Okay.
Great is thy faithfulness.
Great is thy faithfulness. Wow. Yes.
Okay. Great is thy faithfulness, O Lord, thy Father. There is no shadow of turning with thee. Thou changest not, thy compassion they fail not.
As thou
hast been, thou forever will be. Great is thy faithfulness, great is thy faithfulness. Morning by morning morning, new mercies I see. All I have needed, thy hands have provided. Great is thy faithfulness, Lord.
Thank you so much. Mrs. Thank you. You are doing a good job. I want to appreciate you. Say congratulations. It is not easy. Some people do not know how to go about it. It is not that you are perfect, but we want to learn from each other. So congratulations. Daddy, money yo.
Thank you.
Are you cool? For
Welcome.
whatever you are doing, let's continue with the love. And to you children, my lovely children, I say congratulations. And I wish you all the best in whatever you are studying. Continue listening to mommy and daddy and any elderly person, because it will go well with you. God says, children, obey your parents in the Lord, for this is right. And by so doing, God and your parents will going to bless you more. On this note, for you out there, I say thank you for joining us on this show. God bless you. Same time next week, we come into your homes again with another interesting topic. Until then, continue discussing this in your homes. Good night. Bye-bye.